The glorious journey of this constitution is not only for the 10 years. If we accept it, we have to accept right from Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru to Narendra Singh Modi. 10 years in the hands of the present central government, the secular fabric of the country is at stake. Concept or highly aggressive form of Hinduism inspired by the ruling party at the center and their associates. Sir, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, before the election, went to West Bengal, and in Sandesh Kali, the Honorable Prime Minister said that Sandesh Kali देश का अंग है, संदेश काली का महिला देश का महिला है. Question is today, Prime Minister साहब, मणिपुर क्या देश का अंग नहीं है? मणिपुर का बिटिया क्या देश का बिटिया नहीं है? Thank you, the Honorable Speaker, sir. First of all, we pay respect and homage to the security personnel who had sacrificed their life for protecting of this temple of democracy. Sir, today's discussion is on the glorious journey of 75 years of the Constitution of India. Sir, I heard the speech of the Honorable Minister, respected Rajnath Singh ji. I couldn't hear anything which part is glorious or which part is inglorious. If we discuss on this subject, glorious journey of 75 years of the Constitution of India, then we have to give credit from Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru to Dr. Manmohan Singh. Yes. No one can be left out. The glorious journey of this constitution is not only for the 10 years. If we accept it, we have to accept right from Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru to Narendra Singh Modi, who are the leader of the country itself. It cannot be segregated. There cannot be anything to be said, anything to be criticized. But I didn't hear. I will be expecting from the reply answer from the Honorable Prime Minister that which part was glorious and which part was inglorious. I accept our constitution worked well. Our constitution, our country is one of the glorious country of the world because of the all machineries have discharged their duties, excepting certain arenas which I will be coming later on. Sir, Dr. Ambedkar said, in the Constituent Assembly, Dr. Ambedkar said, however a good constitution may be, it is sure to turn out a bad, because those who are called to work, it happened to a bad lot. However bad a constitution may be, it may turn out or to be good if those who are called to work, it happened to be good lot. The working of the constitution does not depend wholly upon the nature of the constitution. Sir, India is the largest democratic country in the world. Over the decades, constitutional institutions tried to discharge their duties with the object of fulfilling the constitutional rights and legitimate expectations of the citizen of this country. Sometimes it has worked well, sometimes the constitutional institution failed to discharge their duties to a certain extent. The necessary question today in India arises whether the constitution failed or we failed the constitution. The preamble of our constitution is the heart and soul of the constitution. Therefore, it was and is always amenable to amendment. India is a secular country. Secularism has been inserted in the preamble by reason of the 42nd Amendment Act of 1976. The object of inserting the said word was to spell out expressly the high ideas of secularism and the integrity of the nation. Even before the insertion of the secularism word, every prime minister, every chief ministers, every ministers of this country have considered the country is a secular. Sir, but unfortunately, during the last 10 years in the hands of the present central government, the secular fabric of the country is at stake. We can see there is a discrimination on the basis of a religion at the behest of the ruling party of the center. The minority people of the country always have a feeling that their security and their religious faith to manage their affairs in matters of religion are in danger because of the highly communal concept or highly aggressive form of Hinduism inspired by the ruling party at the center and their associates. If we have to understand the constitution of our country, we have to give meaning to the words, every words. The interpretation of this constitution cannot be narrow. They have to give a broader meaning. The definition of fundamental rights and expression cannot be interpreted in narrow formula of black and white letters, and its duty and beauty lie in interpreting it with a broader point of view, as the faith of the common man is on the broad shoulders of the parliament or the courts of law. It is a duty. Attempts have been made for the last 10 years by the party in power in the center to curtail constitutional rights. We are witnessing the abrogation of the fundamental rights. In many instances, the abrogation of the fundamental rights of the citizen is being done at the hands of the central government. If a government does not act at an appropriate time to uphold the fundamental rights of the citizens of the country, the democratic polity of our country is at stake. For example, in Manipur, the rights of the people of that state neither have been, the democratic polity of in Manipur, the rights of the people of that state neither have been nor anything has been done. Rights of the people of the Manipur time and again have been violated. We have seen rapes, we have seen murders, we have seen that the state is in a completely out of law and order conditions. Rights of the peoples of the Manipur, constitutional rights, whether it has been protected. If you do not protect at the appropriate time, there is no use of saying that the protection of the fundamental rights. Sir, why the people of Manipur are being killed? Why so many rapes have been taking place in Manipur? Why the democracy of Manipur has been throttled down for nearly 1 year and 6 months?
Shame.
And why the Honorable Prime Minister of India could not resolve the problem of Manipur?
Shame.
Sir, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, before the election, went to West Bengal, and in Sandesh Kali, the Honorable Prime Minister said that Sandesh Kali देश का अंग है, संदेश काली का महिला देश का महिला है, देश का बिटिया है. Sir, Boshirat parliamentary constituency gave a befitting reply to the statement which was made by the Honorable Prime Minister. Sir, my question is today, Prime Minister साहब, मणिपुर क्या देश का अंग नहीं है? मणिपुर का बिटिया क्या देश का बिटिया नहीं है? मणिपुर का नारी का इज्जत नहीं है? मणिपुर का नारी का सम्मान नहीं है? क्या किया आपने? You are still, you are waiting, you are not doing anything. Sir, why? In the name of survey of Waqf property at Sambal, Uttar Pradesh, 6 or 7 minority people have been killed.
Shame.
Why are you silent, the Honorable Prime Minister? When the rights under Article 21 of the Constitution of the citizens of Manipur and Uttar Pradesh are put in danger, then being a Prime Minister of the country, why do you remain silent spectator? When you become the Prime Minister of the country, it is your duty to save them. You cannot confine yourselves to your political party's agenda, which speaks only for division as per religion, spreading hatred and destroying the federal structure of this country.
Shame.
Sir, you have heard, everyone has heard about the Archicot's sad rape case and death case. It has happened in now 8th or 9th August. CBI is investigating the matter. Still now the investigation is not completed. Trial has not been completed.
Shame.
But after that, 2 rape and death cases had happened in West Bengal. And within 60 days, sir, appropriate court have convicted the accused and declared death sentence. Sir, why the Aparajita bill, which was passed by the West Bengal Legislative Assembly, assent has not been given still now by the Honorable President of India?
Shame.
What the Aparajita bill speaks? It speaks about speedy investigation.
You can't discuss about the conduct.
Okay, why the assent has not been, all right, why the assent has not been, why the assent has not been, process of the assent has not yet been completed by the appropriate persons who are responsible for this. Therefore, and there what it speaks about 6 months within speedy investigation and speedy trial.